Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, another review from my previous channel. It's Judge Reinhold in Offbeat. Let's check it out.
Who the hell is that? Some guy on a bike.
So an undercover cop there is met by his friend Joe, Judge Reinhold. He's gonna blow his cover.
Joe Gower. Man, get him out of here. See you at the ballpark, Abe. I blew the whole goddamn bus. Who the hell was that, Abe?
That was Mr. Dead Meat.
It's Joe Gower, and then his girlfriend breaks up with him for John Turturro.
Mary Ellen will be moving in with me this evening.
Everybody knew you were going to try to go right when you got the ball.
Joe and his buddy played basketball in high school together.
If you could have, you would have gone around your man that night and hit the jumper.
Abe, hon. I'm old.
There's a charity dance thing that the cops are going to be doing.
Exciting event. I need a volunteer. Oh, Washington. And just for fun, let's see if you can get this assignment right. Where and when?
Lincoln Center, 8 weeks. But what I'm getting at, Joy, is this. I've got big money riding on my game, so I decided that at the dance tryouts tonight, you're going to take my place.
You're a slacker. He gives Joe his uniform, where he's going to be with a bunch of other cops, including Meg Tilly and Joe Montana.
I'm just supposed to accept that, right? It's great.
He tells everybody they can go if they want to.
Go if you want to go.
Guess I'll take off.
Chicken shit.
He decides to stick around anyway.
Standing at the end is in the show. Countdown.
Basically, if you can spin around 61 times in a row without falling, you'll be in the show.
59!
Ben Gillette is in this movie also.
Where you running to every night? You're into something, huh? You could tell me, Joey. What are you into?
Get pregnant.
He starts hanging out with other cops then.
Hi there. Can I see your license and registration?
And he starts acting like a cop from time to time.
Freeze! Hands up!
To whom it may concern, I tried to steal your car. A romance starts to bloom between Joe and Rachel. He gets goaded into going after a purse snatcher and almost gets shot.
To build a whole cop around Rachel and you.
He's got the lead.
Rachel and me.
Yeah. What's the matter? Don't you want to be a star? Gonna beat you.
It's time to meet the parents.
200 and last precinct.
Thank you.
Come in.
You know, I never forget a face. It'll come to me.
I promised myself a long time ago I'd never get involved with a cop. I promised myself.
What if I wasn't a cop?
Remember his old girlfriend, Mary Ellen? She still has a key to his apartment.
Don't bother. I quit.
You what?
I quit.
Yeah, well, why are you
taking your clothes off?
While in his cop outfit, he goes to the bank, and Harvey Keitel tries to rob it that day.
Back it up, Genie. You people moving over there.
And guess who the hostage negotiator is?
How you doing today?
Fine. Great, how you doing?
Anybody hurt in there?
How come a girl?
They are, for Christ's sake, shut up.
Oh, Washington.
This girl would think.
I got somebody at a command post trying to tell me the two bad guys are holding you hostage in a bank in Long Island City.
How you like that?
I tell you what, I'm not dying without going in front of an audience one time. Everybody watch this.
Excuse me, but, what are you doing, Washington?
What the hell's he doing, Mickey?
Diversion it was.
Try it, Leon.
And as a hero, he gets to meet Herman Munster.
Commissioner, I would like you to know that you are a hero.
Thank you. I just wanted to be a hero. There's just one thing wrong, sir.
What's that, son? Huh?
I went to my left and hit the jumper from the corner.
Swish.
He arrives at the show just in time to tell her he loves her.
Tired damaged to be happy. So what the hell else can you do with life? Just you think about it and let me know.
She accepts his love, and the show goes off without a hitch. All right, let's talk about this movie, Offbeat. It's a movie that I had on a beta tape. I think I taped this off a cable, maybe back in the spring of 1986 or something. I had it on like a Memorex tape. Maybe I had it on the same tape of Blazing Saddles and maybe Daughters of Darkness. But anyway, movie stars Judge Reinhold. He's a librarian. He works in the library. He's actually a roller skating librarian. He likes to roller skate in the New York Public Library. He has a friend who's a cop, and apparently the police department in New York City is going to have some sort of, like, I don't want to call it a contest, but some sort of charity event where the cops are going to be like part of some dance routine, some sort of like on-stage play or something. I don't know exactly what, but his cop friend wants nothing to do with this. So he's like, you know what? You owe me one, so I want you to pretend to be me and go down to this thing every night or whenever they're doing it, and you can just pretend to be me, and you can be the dancing cop. They basically take like one cop from every precinct or something like that. So he agrees to do it, and then while he's down there, he meets all these other cops, including Meg Tilly, who he kind of falls for. He's kind of just gotten out of a relationship, and he's ready to fall into a new one. He makes an enemy with Joe Mantegna, who's also a cop, that they don't get along very well. And along the way, he basically has a few slapstick adventures where it's a case of a mistaken identity, where they think he's a cop and he's not. At one point, he's in a bank, and the bank gets robbed by Harvey Keitel and somebody else, and they think he's a cop. And then he starts dancing around. It's kind of silly and goofy, like his routine. But eventually, he thwarts that. There's there's a love story there with Meg Tilly. Not much, a whole hell of a lot else happens in this movie. Eventually, they everything gets resolved, and they have their little play at the end, and that's it. Actually, the credits are rolling as this program gets started. So he eventually does come clean to Meg Tilly, letting her know that he's not a cop, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a little goofy little comedy from 1986 or 85 or whenever the hell this thing came out. The thing's not available on DVD in this country. It's only available on a PAL DVD. The quality of this DVD actually looked pretty good, though. But yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you about it. There's no nudity. Actually, there was one very brief potential nude scene if you freeze framed it enough. His gold girlfriend, who he broke up with recently, still had a key to his apartment, and when he came home with his new girlfriend, Meg Tilly, she was in his apartment naked and in the kitchen. So maybe there was a glimpse of something there. I don't know. But anyway, this movie's not all that great. It just isn't all that funny, to be honest with you. I do love Judge Reinhold. I like him a lot, actually. But I don't think he had much to do in this role. It just wasn't great. Meg Tilly looks cute. But that's about it. John Turturro was in this movie as well. Anthony Zerbe plays Meg Tilly's father in this movie. Yeah, that's it. Got nothing else to tell you. That's Offbeat. Again, not available on DVD in this country, just this overseas DVD, which I don't think this was all that expensive when I got this 5 years ago or so. But anyway, I'm glad I have it and needed to upgrade the DVD or the VHS tape, or sorry, the tape that I had. So now I have it on DVD. So anyway, check it out. Leave some comments. I'm kind of rambling here. I'll leave a link down below to something if you're looking to buy this one. Again, it's okay. It's just a typical 80s comedy. They put a lot of these things in that time frame, and some of them are good, some of them not so good. This one's just kind of right in the middle. Check it out. Leave some comments. It's Offbeat. Watch it. Bye.